I was recently at a public facility, and the parking area was not lit. And when the crowd began to move, I got knocked off balance and fell off the curb, injured my knees, my arms. I broke my front teeth.
Oh, goodness.
And just made a mess of myself. What should I do?
Okay.
Great
All right.
question.
You want to take it?
You know, there's a couple of things to consider. One thing is there's a law in Alabama called the step in the dark rule, which means that you can't, even though a parking lot may be improperly lit, you can't step into an area where you don't know if there's a danger or not. Now, in your case, it sounds like it may be a little bit different because maybe there was a public function or something going on. And if that's the case, and they know there's people going to be there, then you may have a situation to where we would need to take a look at and see whether or not there was proper lighting and see whether or not there's responsibility on behalf of the parking, whoever owns the parking lot or who was putting on the event. So you very well may have a case. I'm sorry to hear that, because sounds like you had some really bad injuries.
And Ken, you know, a lot of times you see events like this, and you might find that municipalities have some responsibility. Will you tell everybody a little bit about bringing actions against municipalities, because it's a little bit different?
Well, it is a little bit different. If for example, this is a claim that may be against a municipality, the number one thing to keep in mind is you have to put that municipality on notice. You have 6 months from the date that something happens, that this event happens, to put the county, the city on notice. For county, it's 1 year. So if you do have a case against the city or a county, just be sure you have to put them on notice, and you have to file it with the clerk or with the mayor's office to make sure that happens. A lot of times the municipality may be responsible, but they miss that 6-month window, and then you look up and they come see us and we can't help them because the city says we weren't put on notice properly.
Okay.